Well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast, and today we're talking about the food drive. It's
Yeah.
coming around to that time of the year, and I understand we're coming up on it real quick, and it's going to happen again, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is. You know, the leaves are starting to change and fall is here, and we start to collect. So this is probably, I'm going to get this wrong, Matt. It's like year 13 that we've done this.
Okay.
And there was a need that we saw years ago, Trudy and I saw in the community where there was not Christmas dinner being provided to people in need. There was a Thanksgiving and there wasn't Christmas. So we started this tradition years ago. And we send out letters and we collect funds. Actually, it goes directly to the Neighborhood Service Center. They collect the funds over the month of November.
Yep.
And then get applications in. And then in December, they'll go ahead and get this thing ready. And what's really cool, I have some numbers in front of me, but in 2021, there was $6,783 of community donations. A lot of that is the iWealth clients. We solicit our clients and say, if you want to give, you can. Obviously, it's not required, but if you want to help out the community, and it's really cool. And then there's a $3,000 match from the iWealth Foundation. And so the iWealth Foundation, 1% of the net revenues of iWealth goes into our foundation, and there's a match that goes. So it was $9,700 that went last year. Well, we fed 178 households.
Wow.
There's 198 children, 249 adults, 107 seniors. So that's really cool. But we have extra money after that. And what we do is we give that to the backpack program.
Okay.
So there was 144 students that received backpacks weekly in the Waseca school system. And so these are filled with some foods. They get them on Friday and they have foods on Saturday and Sunday. It's crazy to me because growing up and my parents and kind of what we were able to do, I just didn't see this side of it. But the need is right here in our community, and it's so fun to be the catalyst to be able to give Christmas dinner to somebody. It's really cool.
It's totally cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fact that there's that many people that are right there that are local, that's the part that's kind of fun. Because you can always give to something, right? There's a million asks, but when it has that local spin to it, that's when it becomes, at least to me, more meaningful.
Yeah, and there's also a couple other components that's really neat. So we also tie in the high school students. So on Friday, before the distribution of the food, we'll bring in one of the classes, I think it's BPA or something like a business class, and they'll come in and they'll actually help pack it. So they organize themselves, they get the line going, and they fill these bags up. We have A, B, and C depending on the size of the family, on how much goes into it. And so they organize themselves so they get a little lesson there, and then they pack these. And then afterwards, we have a conversation with them about how they're helping their community, that they showed up today, got credit at school, but they're also helping their community. Lastly, Sean at our office is he's a scoutmaster for the Boy Scouts. They show up on that Saturday and they do the distribution. So they're there to help and give back to the community and distribute these bags of groceries so people can go home and have Christmas dinner. So it's pretty cool.
That's very cool. It gives what you do another level of meaning.
Yeah, it's way above us, which is really neat. So, yeah.
All right, we'll see you back here next time.
All right, thanks, Matt.